Y'all, I am so excited about this recipe, and Michael is going to be so excited. So let me tell you what I'm going to make, Michael. I'm going to make a peach fresh cherry compotes. And guess what I'm going to top it with?
Ice cream.
Fried pie crust.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that sound good? Now, I went ahead, I got so excited, I went ahead and I got my ready rolled pie crust out of the refrigerator, and I just started cutting, trying to figure out what shapes I wanted that pie in. So it's just a regular refrigerated pie crust that comes in a roll like that. And so I'm heating the oil because we're going to fry those. But in the meantime, we're going to take our peaches. Butter always comes first, y'all. Doesn't it? With fresh fruit. I'm going to melt the butter. Then I'm going to add the peaches. And these are fresh cherries that have been stemmed, destemmed, pitted, and chopped. I do love a fresh cherry. They're so good. And our butter is melted enough. I'm going to go ahead and add our peaches. And I suggest using Fruit Fresh to keep your peaches from turning brown. It comes in, well, let me just show you. To me, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Fruit Fresh. And you can just sprinkle this on your fruit, like bananas, apples, peaches, anything that will turn brown on you. And like when I do my apples, I put this in some water and just let my apples sit in the water, and it'll keep them nice and fresh looking. So that's just a tip. Those folks don't owe me a thing, and I don't know them anything. It was a ball. It's a ball recipe. Alrighty, those peaches are so beautiful. Now I'm going to add our cherries. Now I'm going to add our sugar. So like I said, we're going to let this cook for 5 or 6 minutes in that butter and sugar. So if y'all give me a few minutes to get this grease hot, we'll get to frying. All right, our grease is hot enough, and it's not going to take these long to cook. And you can see the different shapes that I chose to do this in. I've got them on medium heat. That tip broke. I think I'm gonna need this. It's kind of gentle. All right, and while they're hot, I'm gonna sprinkle them with a little sugar. You can use brown sugar, cinnamon sugar, whatever you want to do. These are not actually getting mixed in with our compote. It's going to be the star. The cookie on top. And this is looking wonderful. This kind of reminds me of the donuts that Mommy used to make She'd make them out of canned biscuits, you know, and put a hole in the center, and then she'd put them in a brown paper bag and shake them with powdered sugar. Oh, little Bubba and I would eat ourselves sick. All right, let's go check on our peaches now. That's been 6 or 8 minutes, hasn't it, Eddie? So, y'all help me out here. Which would you choose to serve your compotes in? Which would you choose? I love the clear so you can see it. But for some reason, I think that this would be like a perfect size. But you know, and if you want to do it fancy, then for goodness sakes, pull out your mama or your grandmama's crystal and use it, depending on the mood you're in. So, let's see, I don't want to get I don't want to get the outside of my container messed up. And this little trick we use when we're canning to keep our rims nice and clean. All right, now I'm just gonna drizzle this with a little heavy cream, just to make it a little bit more richer. And let's see, what shape do I want? I probably need to get down here and get a cooler one. Oh, I think that's perfect. Look at our little compote. Isn't that pretty? All right, now let's do one now. If we want to go a more country look, let's do this one. And see what it looks like. Like I said, you want to bear in mind how big you want your serving to be. Okay, now what size strip should we use? I think maybe that size for that jar. So, does that kind of give y'all an idea of how you can serve this? I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, doggies. Not only is it pretty, y'all, it's delicious. So take advantage, y'all, of those beautiful summer fruits that's coming in and make you a cherry peach compote. You could also whip that heavy cream with a little sugar and dollop it on top, but I think it's very good in its natural form. Yum, y'all. Open best dishes to y'all.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.